If you are receiving this message, then this message is for you. And if this resonates with you, you might also want to check out the custom-made child charm, as this is a general reading and the child charm has not been made for this. Now on with the reading. So here we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. As it's reversed here, it's kind of like our passions, the things that we're trying to pursue are a bit delayed, or there's like a lack of passion. See where it fits for your situation. And this is regarding, I have the clarifying cards here. Moon in Leo, appreciation, and Saturn in Leo, generosity. So with these two together, this tells me it's like, okay, maybe some things are delayed because there are some things that you're passionate about, maybe another creative thing, or kind of like there's a block between the thing that you enjoy and love and the responsibilities that come with that. And that's why there's a bit of a delay. And possibly the responsibilities of what you had to do regarding your pursuits, or it could even be love. The responsibilities of it kind of had you a bit somber, kind of worried, and in your head, but you got out of that, as I see here, the Nine of Swords in reverse, which tells me you've just recently come out of this anxiety. And I think it is because of this new beginning here with the Fool card. And you can pause to read this. This description is there for the upright, not necessarily for the reversals, just FYI. It's this new beginning here that's kind of gotten you out of it. And it's like, okay, these new emotional new beginnings are happening where it's kind of coming in a little bit quick. These are more action-based emotions, or passions, pursuits, and kind of like, yes, you have the passion and drive for whatever it is you're creating here, but it has to be one with emotion, with the Knight of Cups. Something that's emotionally fulfilling. And it could be also that there's some healing that needs to be done. And that's why there has been this sort of delay. There's some healing that needs to be done because there's a little bit of an ouch. Like something that needs to be healed. And it looks like maybe there are some routines or schedule changes set in place so that this hurt doesn't happen. Maybe you're criticizing yourself too, because you have the Mars here with this Virgo, so there could be some criticism and like, man, I could have done that better, or man, I should have been this way, or that person should have been that way, which honestly is not helping you in this situation when you're criticizing yourself, especially when it's coming from a hurt state of mind. And you're kind of being asked here to change your perception. Maybe there are some things that you cannot see right now, and might be some time that you need to be able to see it. And when you do see it, well, you'll be getting this unknown gift. It's very interesting because I'm like, unknown gift, what? Maybe this unknown gift has to be like, okay, when you speak your truth, when you say what it is, the path will be lit up here. See, it's speaking and then it lights up its path. You speaking your truth will light up the path ahead of you. And that's why you also have the Destiny card. But what I'm also getting from this too is Another way it can go, rather, is singing your own tune. Maybe you have to do things on your own or a little bit differently than what is expected, and this is where the self-criticism comes in. Or maybe other people are criticizing you, honestly, and you're kind of being led to, like, go on your own path here. Be a free bird. Because the more that you do that, you are going to be heading towards your destiny, the path that you've wanted for yourself. Yes, you might be a busy bee. Once this perspective shift happens and you speak your truth and this path gets lit up, you might become very busy. And it's gonna require a lot of work, you know? So not everything's easy. It's gonna require you to be diligent. But also, maybe there's a need to forgive. Maybe this is what's coming in. Whether it's you or the other person that needs to forgive. And it has to do with... I'm kind of reverting back to this. This is what I'm coming back to. Perception. Because you haven't seen this. Maybe you had to say something. When you say this thing, you get a new perspective. Because you said it to somebody that kind of opens that up for you. And it leads you to forgive something or someone. Or forgive yourself, really. And when you do that, you open up your heart, and it looks like a new beginning in love. It's so close to the Knight of Cups, so maybe it's like some knight in shining armor is like your new love story that's coming in here. And with the openness here, or it could just be like a openness to love, really. It has to do with where you can emotionally be safe and open. Because when you are emotionally safe and open, you are a free bird. And there's so many birds here. So I also get here that you're freeing yourself from something. It could be something from the past, because the moon can resemble nostalgia, the past, home, family. It's something you're breaking free with that. Now, as advice, because I don't want to leave you just high and dry on what to expect, not give you the advice. So, let me go on with the advice here. It says pull yourself close. And when I get pull yourself close, I'm thinking, maybe you need some alone time to reflect. You need to really reassess your values and not in a way that's self-critical, because we did mention that could have been the energy. If not to yourself, maybe it's from somebody, and this is why you need to pull yourself together. But also it's time to celebrate. So maybe it's time to also like take a minute for yourself to celebrate your joys, to celebrate the things that make you happy, because you criticizing yourself, or maybe the responsibilities of those fun things or things that make you feel joy have been weighing heavy on you, so much so that you couldn't enjoy it, when it's like, hey, just celebrate it, you'll be okay. Like, try not to worry so much. Self-assurance. Not self-assurance. Blessed assurance. Blessed assurance. Confidence conveys competence. The more you are able to celebrate, the more you are taking yourself out of this criticism energy, whether it's from yourself or somebody. And this is where your confidence comes in, because now you're detaching from that negativity, or detaching from this harsh, rash energy, this like pickiness. It could be that this person's also picky, or you're picking yourself apart. So, and that's not how you gain confidence, okay? So when you celebrate yourself and you let go of things that weigh you down, and you push your focus onto something else that's more celebratory of life, of self, of whatever you enjoy, this is where you gain your confidence. And right, so sorry, I had to fix that. But you also move forward. So yeah, it's really about where you're directing your focus here. Move forward. You know, don't look back. You might be looking back at the past. We had the moon. It was a moon on the card. It wasn't necessarily the moon card. But whenever I see the moon, I'm like, okay, we're kind of going back here. We're going a little bit backwards. Possibly. Although it did say openness. You know, it doesn't have to be that we're looking at the past. But when I get this move forward as advice, there must have been something that's kind of pulling you back. And when we get held back, it's because we're not looking forward. So move forward. And as hard as it may be, the responsibilities or like this impending self-doom, because we also had the 9 of Swords in reverse, don't give up. You're reminded not to give up. And when you don't give up, that's when you reap the rewards. Seeing that things are moving forward. Because you're pushing forward. You're creating that energy for yourself. So when you create that energy for yourself, you will see what you need to be. Move forward. So don't give up. I hope this helped in some way and resonated with you. And if it did resonate with you, please check out the custom made channel charm. And if you want something more of what to expect, you can see the pre-made channel charms on channeledcharms.store. That's 2 L's, channeledcharms.store. Thank you so much, guys, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Peace, love, unity, and respect.